Bitcoin is notoriously energy intensive and inefficient. First of all, Bitcoin uses, let's call it 1/10 of 1% of the world's electricity. So that's 1/1000th of the world's electricity. Heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration use like 30%. 300 times more electricity is used for heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration than is used for Bitcoin mining. Also, the amount of electricity used for Bitcoin mining does not scale with the usage of the network. It's used, essentially, the same amount of electricity is used whether or not there's one transaction on the network or whether or not there's millions. It's not related to that. It's related to how much total security and auditing of the Bitcoin network is happening. So there's no reason Bitcoin needs to use more than 1/10 of 1% of the world's electricity. It just needs to use enough that it's not easy to put that amount of electrical power all together in one place in an effort to compromise the network in some way. I have never met anyone who thought the electricity usage of Bitcoin was a problem if they thought it was valuable, like if they thought it was bringing value to the world. The only people that argue that the electricity usage is a problem are people that think it's worthless and we don't need non-sovereign money, meaning non-government issued money. So nobody argues that 30% of the world's electricity should not be used for heating, air conditioning, or refrigeration because they see value in that. So the only people who think the energy usage of Bitcoin is a problem are people that do not see the value of Bitcoin. If we could find the world's most perfect money, is it worth 1/10 of 1% of the world's electricity to power the network of the world's most perfect money? And if you believe Bitcoin's the world's most perfect money, that is a fantastic use of electricity. What he never mentions is that gold mining and silver mining use huge amounts of electricity and have a much more negative impact on the environment than Bitcoin. So if you've ever seen a gold mine or a silver mine, they're like strip mining for precious metals. And of course, he never has a problem with that because he's out there selling gold and silver and promoting those two things. He never mentions the environmental impact of gold and silver mining because he thinks gold and silver are good money. If he thought Bitcoin was good money, he would not have a problem with it either.